Today I'm going to show you how to make a cool cucumber salad. To make our cool cucumber salad, we're going to need our cucumber, sour cream, vinegar, sugar, salt, pepper, and green onions. First thing I'm going to do is prepare the sauce or the dressing, so that way while that's sitting and absorbing, I can cut the cucumber. So at the moment I'm making basically one cucumber, so kind of rule of thumb for this particular dressing is the measurements I'm going to give you for all of these guys equals one cucumber. So if you have 2 cucumbers, you're going to double these ingredients. So because I have just 1 cucumber we're going to do 1 tablespoon of vinegar, 2 tablespoons of sour cream, and then we're going to do 1/4 teaspoon of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Now pepper, I like to do the fresh ground ones. I really like the much more pungent and stronger taste. I think it has more flavor. So I'm not really going to measure it. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it and just put in until I think I have about 1/4 teaspoon. Then we're going to take our mixing spoon and we're just going to mix everything together. And just kind of mix it nicely so that there's no bumps in your sour cream. And the dressing will look kind of like that. It looks almost a little bit on the runny side, and it has kind of that black fleck look because of the pepper that we added, and it's a little bit on the runny side because of the vinegar. Alright, so I'm going to set that off to the side, and then we're going to work with our cucumber. So I've already washed my cucumber, so we're going to go ahead and just cut it down. I like to cut off the ends just because I don't really like having them in there, so I just cut them off. And then we're going to take and peel this cucumber. I really like using a vegetable peeler. You can go ahead and do a knife. You can do whatever you want. You can leave the peel on there if you want. So I'm just going to go ahead and peel the cucumber. Once I'm done peeling the cucumber, I'm just going to take it and cut it in half. I find for just my particular grater, it has kind of a smaller opening, so I have a very hard time doing the big cucumber, so by cutting it in half it just makes it a little bit more easier for me, and that's the only reason that I'm cutting it. I'm going to take the bowl with our sauce in it, and I know I haven't put in the scallions yet, so we can go ahead and put those in now. Sorry, I did forget to add those in earlier. Give that a little bit of a mix with our scallions or green onions. And then I'm just going to take my cucumbers, and I'm just going to do it right in the bowl. You certainly don't have to. You can do it off to the side if you like. But I'm just going to go right in here, and I'm just going to grate this entire cucumber into this bowl. Once we have grated the cucumber, we're going to go ahead and take our wooden spoon and just mix it around. And what we're trying to do is coat the cucumbers with the light sauce or dressing that we made. Once they have been coated, we're going to let it sit for about 10 minutes. The reason we're going to let it sit is so that the cucumbers absorb all of the flavors that we added in. Now you really don't want it to sit more than that. So this is not a salad that you make like the night before, because then the cucumbers start getting really squishy and soggy because they've absorbed too much of the liquid. So really about 10 minutes is all you need. It absorbs the flavors and it just tastes really good. Once we have let it sit for about 10 minutes so that it absorbs the flavors of all of these seasonings, we're going to just go ahead and serve it. And I like to serve it with a little bit of the sauce. I find that I do like the creamy texture. And basically 1 cucumber is 1 serving. And there you go. We have our cool cucumber salad. I really like serving this. One of my favorite ways is doing it with mashed potatoes and meatloaf. I really like the warmness of the mashed potatoes and then the coolness of the cucumbers. You can just eat it by itself, or you can mix it with something else, or if you like any other combinations, go for it.